blood, then you switch on that. That's usually the easiest way to switch. We'll do that for a bunch of time. It's really easy. And then he'll start going down an elevator. I'm going to explain this one very quickly. The elevator has no wall. I have a list of who I think is going to die first. Don't back off the edge. There's going to be two types of ads. There's going to be little blobby ones that do a line. Tanks just try and set behind the tanks, and one of the tanks just try and pick it up. Like just literally soak it in the face. Range can kill it, but you can just quite easily, if it gets anywhere near the raid, just hit it. It knocks back. If you're in sort of this arrow, that's close enough to not get knocked back. Like you get knocked back about 10 yards. We get on the ground, and then basically that just keeps happening, where you got little ads, the off tank soaks it, you've got a weapon, and then everyone starts dropping blood everywhere, until then it just becomes a burn phase. So we'll hero when we hit the ground. And then that's pretty much it. Does anyone not understand? It's very simple. Really, DBM tells you what to do. Make sure I have fluff.
Mark for blood drop.
You can't.
Did we already get Hellstones?
Because you're gonna end up in all directions of this room. Wherever the boss is, you want to be on the other side. Because when Cudgel lands, the weapon lands, it's gonna do damage based on how close you are to the weapon. So like the tank's gonna get hit like a truck, and you want to be on the opposite side. It's not gonna matter where you start. So like the boss is there at the moment. So Chell and White and whatever will charge in. So obviously we'll have the boss there. So we want the blood where we are now. But like you will see, you end up with the platform completely covered in blood in phase 3. So you just kind of win. Let's go. It's nowhere near as bad as you think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So just take him to a side. So there's blood. So just, yeah, even that'll do. So now, new blood, you're gonna drop multiple pulls.
Oh.
Like, you'd wait till it debuffs off at standard shit. It's fine, just don't stand in it. So when the cudgel comes in 14 seconds, dodge that. It's very easy, sends pulls. So when the cudgel comes soon, it's 18 yards, so just stand in between the circles, you don't even have to stand in the blood shell. And then the other tank goes. So the rest of us move. Move away from the boss. Move away from boss. Bam. You watch it, it'll absorb. You don't need to go right to the edge, because you want to be able to soak the ones inside. Then that's
you
it.
can jump up. You can jump away from him once he finishes the cast, and he will miss.
And he'll go back and get his weapon. I forgot about that. I should have said. Yeah.
And when he does, he knocks you back.
And you really don't want to double stack, because it hurts a lot. Anyway. Weapons in 15 seconds.
Beware.
The boss stomps
on you
because the weapon
because
goes back.
You're behind him, and you went to the blade. He goes to the blade.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Code. Do you just sit on the edge? Yeah, there's play. And you'll see it'll absorb a shit ton of it already. Yeah.
And then don't be between him and the weapon.
There's people between the weapons.
Yeah, you'll feel it in a sec. Look, if you're not dropping the blood, you won't die from it. It's if you're dropping it and you go and run to there. So you basically just want to make big circles of it. Okay, so now stand on the edge of the room stacked up. Don't worry about DPS in the box. Go stack on the edge. Volatile droplets are going to punt people. And coalesce bloods you need to nuke. And you're going to have to move around the room because coalesce bloods drop shit on the ground. So you're going to be like kiting around in a circle in the room. But obviously while giving yourself maximum amount of space. And whoever's not tanking is the soak tank. You literally just go face check them before they reach the group. And like the bloods have to, you really want to kill the blood before the next blood spawns, or you're going too slow.
I'm dead. Oh,
So everyone is on the edge of the room, and the tank is soaking the things for you. So you need to make sure you're putting a tank between your line. Like the bloods need to die. I can't explain enough. Do you want to get me up to help with damage them? Maybe. If someone can reach me.
You got it.
Yeah, never mind. Just keep going. Should I ask for it? I didn't realise people's damage was going to be so low. Hero, clean up the bloods. So there's the same thing, except now there's ads. If you're not so kill the boss quick. If you're not tanking, you need to soak the volatiles. And you're going to just have blood everywhere, so you need to stack it as best you can, so Cudgel can clear the maximum amount up.
Beware.
And it will just come that you'll run out of space.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
So get away from Chell. The closer you are to Chell, the more it's going to hurt you. Cool. And there you go. So just try and always put the blood on big stacks next to each other.
Not between the boss and the thing.
And you really don't want to tank the boss in the open space. You want to tank him right next to the other blood. Because otherwise, like there, you just cleared your open space. Keep going. If you can't find a tank, just one person soak a volatile. Just one person hit it in the face, it's fine. You just can't have it hit like 8 people. And obviously tank is preferable.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl.
Cudgel.
Run away.
There you go, got a new space. Remember that he'll pick up the weapon. And yeah, the tanks have already realised you don't have to switch.
Beware.
4, 3, 2,
Wait.
1.
Run away, little
Put the
girl.
cudgel in the
Run
center.
away.
Commanding. Because if you do that, we can't actually reach it. Like, we've got to always have a clear path. And careful of him just picking up the weapon. Don't just keep DPSing.
Run, mate, run.
So next cudgel, try and clear the center part. Now we're just hitting the kind of soft enrage.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
There you go, bunch of clear space. Just keep going. Keep trying. You still probably kill it. Sorry, we got a lot of space. Right, so people understand it at least. It's not that bad. There you go.
4, 3, 2.
See?
Textbook.
Yeah, textbook.
Classic OS cleanliness.
Now, do not pull the shit around the room. Come to the center. I'm just flagging. And heal up, and the next boss is pretty damn close too. Now you can pull out. Everyone's healed. You may as well stack them up. You're gonna get 3 waves of trash. And then the boss. Rule of thumb, something casting doing damage to you, move away.
The Krogs just jumped on the right room. I didn't see
Yeah.
him because
And then they cast a spell, and then you.
No, I died from the jump.
Oh,
Oh, maybe. No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
I died from thrash.
you died from crash.
Well, I didn't see the one that was thrashing me.
I'm just saying, rule of thumb for this thing, almost exclusively, something cast, it's bad. Which I mean is most of them.
Oh, even Mother, who's trying to help you, everything she does is bad.
That's the boss. Sorry. You can't just
didn't know.
release, like you literally spawn just there.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Gallo was voicing the range bosses.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the
Sorry.
sound turned off. I don't get to hear him.
Okay. This is your room of 3 rooms. The first room, the second room, and the third room. Every time you go through the blue wall, you break line of sight. So whoever goes through first, unfortunately, you lose damage. No one cares. Every time you go through the blue thing, AoE pulse damage, which is bad. And then a little blood spawns. That blood has to be stunned, killed, nuked. Doesn't have a huge amount of health, it's pretty easy. In the first room, she'll do a cast at the tank. You just dodge it to the side. So usually people just aim it at one of the pillars near the wall. So like they'll have the tank kind of there, and you just side like it's one of those like direct conal slams. It's really easy. If you get hit by it, still doesn't kill you. It's fine. Then there's shit on ground bad, easy, and then wind on ground, walk the other way. That's first room. So then I'm going to call out for people to go through. I'm going to split it up. And then when we hit the third room, the second room, there's going to be lasers that come from one side to the other, and there's one gap. Just stand in the gap. And then in the third room, the same thing, and then that's the whole so we're going to send through group 3 first. When I call it out, you've got a fair amount of time. So that's 1 healer, 2 DPS. Go through a nuke it. and then I'll call through group 2. And when I want group 2 to go through, I want you to go through slowly. Like, don't all go at once. You can, like, go, wait a couple of seconds and go. You get the idea. And then we'll send some of group 1 as well. There should be no questions, because this should be... If you don't understand when to go, if there's a blank time after I start calling people to go, you can go down. It's only the tank who can't go. The tank who's tanking needs to go last. This can totally be one tanked, but it's so much better to have two in case shit goes wrong. Okay, let's go. You will completely understand it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so mate's gonna heal Chow.
Shiro, by the way, go off the bat. Go off the bat. There's no reason why you can't kill it before you reach the third platform. This is just, the more damage you do, the better. And for those in DBM who want to watch, the power chamber 1 thing, when that hits 60 is when we start, or 55.
3, 2, 1.
So this is it for a while. It's quite boring. Okay, after this wind, it's group 3. Okay. So wait for this, and then just go through. Oh, you can go through now. It's up to you. This is just roughly the timing you need to go. So you go through. So that's the kind of damage. That's why I want to spread it out. You guys have 3 ads to kill, and you just have to nuke them. Stuns, interrupt. Just burn the shit out of them. They're not that bad to kill. They're pretty easy. Like, you can kill most of them before they get a cut. Okay, group 2, slowly start feeding through. Like, you can wait, like...
Hang on. No, the ad's got a cast off.
Did it? Because I didn't think we got the debuff.
Yeah, one of them did.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them did.
Okay, and I'll go through. Because...
I died.
Okay. Well, we need to start sending group 1. We need to start saying group 1. You're going to die.
Go group 1.
You need to start feeding through. Don't all go through at once, but you need to, like... It's 98 energy. It's about to set on fire, and you're about to die. Go through.
There was no waiting. You had to go through.
Okay, see the beam? Dodge beam.
Beam, gap.
There's the gap. Very simple gap. Easiest gap. So this is the exact same thing as the first one, except that she does some of her casts a bit faster, and now you have a beam to figure out where to stand it. So just have a look at it. You can't dodge the other gaps.
Oh god.
Tank's
That's
dead.
alright. It's alright. We were healers down. So when the first 3 of us go through, I'll stagger in third so that they don't cast at the same time, because all 3 casting at the same time, we only could interrupt 2.
Well, so it's good if you actually get them all through at the same time if you've got an AoE stun.
Oh, hang on. Demon Hunters do have an AoE stun, don't they? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we'll just go through.
So if you can go through, usually go through on that with it, and that's why each of the groups either has. So that's why I'm going last. I have no stuns left. All I have is the intro. So I'm kind of shit at it. But I have burst damage.
Well,
so
do you wanna send swap Yessie and me so that she can go through with an AoE stun as well? And then
we'll
I'll
be
come
only have
through
3 heads
after.
to start off. You burst into. So the idea is you've got high burst as well. You've got 2 high
Okay,
burst.
fair
down
enough.
here.
Yep.
One's got an AoE stun. By the time you go to the next group, like even straight after 3 is gone, someone from 2 can walk in straight after once they're on. Because by the time your ad spawns, 1 you can help them kill their 3 ad.
Oh yeah, we can kill them when they were tricked.
Once there's 1,
we
it
were killing
won't even
them.
get a cast off. You just instantly adds a first priority. It's very simple after.
Yeah, you can't dawdle.
If everyone gets
have to come through, and the gaps. You guys get so long. You guys get so long
You
to pick the gap.
By the time group 2 comes, you won't need to worry about stun. Even if 3 people come through at once, there'll be enough of you.
Alright, we're heroing off the start next time, correct?
Yes. That is the best time to put damage on. Based on her damage, she doesn't change any cast. So you just nuke her in the first one and get her down as low, and then that gives you heaps of time. Because then, between the second and third, you can go early so you're not pushing.
Okay, just trying to line up pots and trinkets and what.
I did say it could be single. We can do it. I just like having 2 tanks. I have no problem with you guys just switching whenever you want, or switching between rooms, because you can use it to soak cool. It's just, yeah, it is a just in case. I like being safe. Let's go.
So how long into the fight was 60 energy? Like how many minutes? Doesn't.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I think it's like nearly 2 minutes.
5,
Yeah, I might run a timer.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Beware. 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 Beware.
Okay, so how about you guys go before this win? So group 3 go now.
2, 1.
Beware.
Alright, I'm gonna AoE stun all 3 as soon as I can.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I'll
Actually, when they
interrupt.
do the first cast.
They have 100k. They can burn pretty quick.
Oh shit!
We've got
went
one,
through the
that's
wall.
fine. No, we can take. It's perfectly fine.
Interrupt the other one
It's
then normal.
really easy for us to stun it.
3, 2.
Okay, summer group 2 start going in. So just start kind of, just don't like all go through. How did a cast go off? It's like 3 of you. Do you want me to go in? Because I can burn 3 next time then. Get made up. If someone's in through, group 2 keep going.
Getting beat up.
And then group 1 has to start feeding. Chell's really low. I put commanding on. Chell, you have to go last, obviously.
I've got this.
We'll always get these now. This should be a really easy burn for the group. Okay, come through, Chell. Because they can't heal you when you're on your own. Get in the line.
Get in the gap, get in the gap.
So it's the same thing. So just move towards the new circle. So you need the edge of it, just so it's easy for melee and stuff to switch. So come go to your right. So come over here. You're worth putting him here. The lasers are pretty easy to dodge. And then if you always reset to there, we know where to move. And a lot of times it can just end here and it's easy. If you get hit by it, you won't die either. That's a tank. So it's the same thing again, but we'll do it a little bit faster so we can spread it out more. Dodge the beam.
Back of the room.
3, 2, 1.
Like we're way ahead on damage, so we'll go soon. I'm gonna go just straight off before everyone else and I'll just kill. So I can just solo mine. Or people can come across with mine because I wasn't calling that out. Group 3 may as well come now.
You said first. I thought that
I said I'll go through first.
One got through.
That's fine, if one comes through.
Smith.
Summer group 2 start feeding as best you can.
3, 2.
You've got an ad, make sure to interrupt the ad.
So you're gonna have to be the one with this stays with life.
Yeah, we'll come through then. Start coming through. If we do this early, we're fine. Because we'll have the kind of enraged.
We got a
just once people are on good health. Okay, lights come through, everyone has to come through. You can't slow drip means slow drip. Anyway, whatever. I did kind of flag this is a really easy fight. But if you don't go through the wall right, we're all dead. Do people have raid frames up? Raid frames is the best way to tell. Because raid frames you'll be like, oh, I see people are on low health, I won't go through. Like once you through the 3 walls, and the last 2 people through each of them is the tank and the respective healer.
Switch me and Knocked in group 1, please. Thank you.
Okay.
We'll try this with great success.
We might go a bit earlier in each one, just so we have more people. So I'm going to call group 3, people from group 2, people from group 1. So if I say I'm going first, it's not me calling you out. It's me saying I'll go. Because I can just self-heal my way through the entire thing, and I do have a Blade Storm burst. So I might go through before group 3 and just sit there. Because I can do Blade Storm as they come up, and if someone stuns them, they're dead. And then we'll just have the extra DPS. Because you should send through as pairs of 2, but I don't want to split raid frames into 2s. You can send through 3 at once and not die. You send through 4, you might lose someone. If people can't work out how to do it for you, I will split it into groups of 2.
See, I don't think we even need a healer in the first lot of people over.
You don't in the first lot, but when the second lot comes through, you'll take some damage.
Yeah.
It's better to have somebody over there ready to heal.
So you're usually just sending in case a big group goes through or something goes wrong, you're covered.
Which raid frames are you talking about that you got downloaded?
What?
You just use the built-in ones if you want.
Yeah, I just use like I use standard refresh. Because we don't need anything fancy.
We didn't have, but we didn't have people die because of the way we crossed. We had a cast go off again, and some of us crossed because I thought you were calling us out.
I crossed because Light crossed and there's no one else in the room except for me.
Well, then you have to. So that's not.
If the thing's not done, you don't have to. It's just you physically can't get hit by anyone. So if you are the last person left in room 1 and it's not on fire yet, you do have time, but you have to be careful because no one can see you. Because it's a complete line of sight break as soon as you touch that wall.
Oh, so I can hang around just for a couple of seconds for the raid. Okay.
Have you seen the DBM thing with the chamber 1?
I didn't pay attention to it.
No, in the for me it shows up in the bottom right. But if you
Yeah,
see
it's on
chamber
the
1, I'll
field.
call it out, and I'll call out fire coming, and DBM will yell it out. That is that it will kill you in like 2 seconds once it goes off.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that.
So pretty much as long as you leave the room by 100, you're fine. It's just if the healers have all left and you're not there, then.
Oh, hang on, I'm not ready. Don't have a pen. Right, I'm ready.
We're still waiting. I think Val's still AFK. Is it Val? I'm assuming that's Val.
Yes, it is. Nope, there he is.
Okay, let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
So group 3's after this win, or during it, I don't mind. I'm going through now, and I'll just nuke mine and just wait here.
3, 2, 1.
Group 3 come through, if you haven't already. Like, I can solo mine with 1 in 3. Okay, Summer Group 2 start coming in.
Group 2 start going.
3,
If we do it early, we have heaps of time. Yep.
Go
And then-
Val. Go Rourke.
Keep coming.
Go Galai. Get out of here. Go.
1.
Galai, go.
Yeah.
Shell go.
No.
Shell go.
Go. That's it. So we do this, it's the exact same room, plus the beams, that's it.
Okay.
And the beams are really easy to dodge.
1.
Okay, So tank try and take him to the next wall. Melee need to be aware of the slam because tanks aren't always going to get perfect.
Yeah, that's all.
If you take a debuff, just be aware if you take it 2 times in a row, it's going to hurt. And you'll hit it. Like, it's not going to kill you, but shit, it will kill you the second time.
Yeah, I should have dodged it. I was focused on the edge.
3 of us took it. You get... It's designed so you can get hit by it once, even on heroic, but just not twice. So basically we just have to go through exactly how we did last time, just once more.
3, 2, 1.
Careful, you can't just... Cool. So you guys are going through at the wind time. So you got 15 seconds till group 3 comes through. And then we're starting it. Okay, group 3 come through. Don't worry about any stuns on my one that are there. I'm fine.
Gap,
go
group
through.
3.
No, wait for ours. Group 3 should be here. Isn't it? I thought we're all here already.
Okay, group 2 start going.
We won't go through. Don't go through the air. Don't go through. Let the healing catch up. We got heaps of time. We went early. So be aware that there's wind while you're getting the ads now. And the lines. Okay,
Shall
group
use
2 start
cooldown.
coming through. Group 2 come through, light stay there.
Wait for the lanes.
Group 2 start coming through. You're going to run out of time.
Go group 2.
Cannot dick around.
Rourke, go now. Galley, go now. Chelix, go. Light, go.
Beams. Dodge a beam.
3, 2, 1.
Well, that was an unfortunate
more
time
in.
to come through.
Right, so just take him to face him at an edge.
Heal Chelix, heal Chelix.
When we get laid up, we're ear on.
Healer.
Good to heal.
Just,
3,
Crap.
2,
Can't die to beams.
just
Get a heal.
doesn't matter.
Pick a
Doesn't
heal.
matter.
Keep going. It's fine. You can do it. Because it's 10%. I didn't want to tell you.
It's 10%. I didn't want to tell you either. It's 10%. We get 100% damage buff while we're in this room, third room.
Yeah. It's easy. It's fine.
Galai, the reason why I didn't do it immediately when you said that is because there was stuff going out that I wanted to avoid, so I didn't die in the process.
We're gonna go to the annoying one first. Get that over and done. Well, I ran away because I've already killed.
Yeah, I've already looted my box. Why do I have to stand?
Yeah. We're going left. We're going the hard one first. Because that's the one I know the best.
Oh, I thought the fights were ordered.
No, I didn't know where you were
We can
going to
do
go
the
at
next
this
3 in
point.
any order we want.
So I knew the first 2. I don't really know the next one.
We're going Zekvog. Okay. Tanks. It's shit does damage. Dodge shit, stun shit. Nothing fancy about the trash. Some of the trash will leap around.
Is this?
A lot of them
Oh,
do
so we're
like
doing-
blood bolts and stuff.
We're doing the
Zekvogs,
one where
the
I gotta
bug.
grab the orbs and shit. Oh yeah, yep.
Zek, just phase 3 stand and stuff. People get mind controlled, knockout, shit to do on ground, lots of AoE. When the ads cast sacrifice, if you kill them before they finish the cast, you'll save a massive AoE damage.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Next one's a 3-phase fight. It's not terrible as long as people can put bad things in good spots.
You ask too much.
Oh, if we don't, we just die constantly. Not much other option. War Mother will do like a cast in your face. Outside of that,
sorry.
it's pretty straightforward.
That was me.
It's fine. You don't even need to CC on this, really. You just need to be aware of, like, if stuff dives or says brutal strikes or cast bad blood spawns, move. There's, so far isn't anything in this instance where the cause of interrupting them does something bad. Every interrupt is a good interrupt.
You're saying I should swap pet?
She
No.
flew down to the other end and died. That was terrifying.
I blame Prinny.
Yeah,
We're just
totally
clearing straight. Just clear straight.
Well, she would have died from dots, and Prinny has the most, so.
I have to admit, I feel very awkward playing this next. But I hope everyone enjoyed my gateways for that last fight.
Were there gates?
I put up gateways for the fight.
We will enjoy it now. We need them. And they're almost a mandatory requirement on last boss.
So you're saying I can't have a late minute change and play my Demon Hunter.
You can. You can.
I'm being silly.
Then you become an orb bitch. Then that's a whole different issue. So either you get to put portals down and do heaps of damage, or you get to be a bitch who stands there and do a bunch. Don't go left, there's nothing there, there's just a wall.
Why can't we all be bitches?
I need to Google how many mobs are meant to put first aid of corrupt.
Is it 4? I think it's 4.
Kill them before the sacrifice. That's easy.
Could be something really bizarre. Like, I don't know. It used to be 4.
Okay, so the first part of this fight will have about, I think it's 8 ads in an AoE form. And then from then on it will be, there's 3 ads, but you don't kill them all at the same time, you have to CC them. So we will have to actively CC through this entire fight, so you cannot just fucking tab dodge. And that's not a reference at Europe, that's just in general. Like...
So there's stuff I can't dot at all. That's annoying.
The first one, you want to do as much damage as you can really quickly. The second set, and they're spread out, they're not all on top of each other. They're in like 3 physical different spots, so you're fine. It's not like... if you have the fancy trinkets that do like... does damage within a yard, you're gonna make our life hell.
Oh.
I'm just saying. We'll have
I've
to
changed
work with it.
I've tried trinkets for no reason at all.
Yeah. I'm just saying because
Oh, hang on.
I did many attempts with this, and we had that.
It's in my bank.
No, it's all right. We can work with that. We can work with. We'll try it first. I'm assuming you're not going to be the only one with it. Okay. Bunch of bugs.
Yep.
Sorry, what were you
That's
even...
like
I
my
was
whole
talking-
toolkit.
What are we talking about? What trinket?
There's trinkets that have, there's multiple of them, that have like, while you're damaging, it will randomly pick people within 15 yards. And They're really bad on this fight.
I think I've got a crit one, but it's my bank.
They can be... No, we'll try it without, because they shouldn't be targeting, and apparently they've maybe hot fixed it. But I still think they're full of shit. I still think we're going to have a problem. But we'll see. If
Well,
CCs randomly start breaking them...
I put up a summon, go back and grab it out my bank.
Yeah, no, because that one is within 8 yards. These ads aren't within 8 yards. It's ones that, like, do damage to everything around you. I don't know whether it's that one. Yeah, see, that one doesn't sound great.
That's
I
just
swear.
We need to kill pawn trash. We need to kill all this trash before the boss spawns. This will all come in one big heap. The forgotten ones are a pain in the... You want to kill the little dudes first.
What little dudes? I don't remember any little dude. I must have forgotten.
Big dudes do slams. Slams hurt bad.
Everyone, you can kill Galai. Go.
You can't, unfortunately.
What?
In heroic.
I reckon I can.
Oh, you can.
Yes.
The dot. That's awesome.
I mean, oops, sorry.
I forgot about dots.
It was totally a mistake. I didn't just pour my dots on you.
I blame the face huggers. They made me do it.
Okay. Just pull this guy back to here. The boss spawns where he's staying. Yeah, I mean, you have heaps of time, but just in case people tune out after the thing dies.
Ah, Shadow Crash.
It's got the Azurite power that summons the dinosaur. I see that one all the time.
I think
That's
I
a
have a...
Oh,
trinket, I
Jesus.
think.
No, this is...
What happened to you, mate?
No, it's a
Shadow Crash.
your Azurite armor.
Yeah.
I was using that
Demphia's-
one, Hugh. I can't remember if I'm still...
No, it's a
Shadow
good-
Crash is
oh,
a one-shot mechanic.
I like it. I see Demphia's got it.
What's that?
The Ravasaur. He just popped up.
I didn't even see him.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have a Hugh.
Okay. I'm going to explain this in two parts. Tanks. There is a wombo combo you get. So you're going to be tanking him. So he's going to be at red as best you can. And you're going to be facing him towards the door where you are. First phase, bunch of ads. You don't have to care. They don't target you. But if you're not tanking, you can always go. When the combo starts, it starts with a 70k shadow hit that reduces healing taken by 50%. A massive one that needs active mitigation that puts a debuff on you that makes you take more physical damage, and then another shadow lash. It is up to you whether you take all three, or you take the first two, and the next tank takes the third shadow lash. But you cannot, all of those things are frontal cone. So if you taunt, so like I was with another guy, and he was tanking towards the entrance, and I would taunt towards the side, and I would take the third, because ignore pain on full rate is phenomenal for soaking the thing, but you take less damage. And so for healing, tanks are going to take a healing debuff, a massive hit, a healing debuff. It hurts. There's nothing you can do about it. So that's pretty much the entire fight for you. Is a taunt mechanic and switching with it. He has a spell cast, and you'll also see the timer come. So it'll be called, I think it's Void Lash, then Shatter Armor, then Void Lash. And it happens on a series. It's pretty easy to do, and feel I was using defensives probably every second, and I always, for me, had shield block and ignore pain up, which is annoying because that's a shit ton of rage. So take 2 and then swap is good, because the other tank has full health. You just need to make sure when you taunt for that 3rd one, you have something up or something ready. Because for the next for the next 5 seconds, you're taking 50% heal, and you're already down a 3rd health. You'll feel, and if you both take it, as long as you both don't take the shatter, you both can take 40. Okay, right. So for the rest of us, we're going to be over here at the back of the boss. Right, 2 main things are, there's going to be a bunch of ads. The little ads can be stunned, slowed, rooted, whatever. If they melee you, they put a 2-second dot on you that does a shit ton of damage. They just have to implode. Like, it's just nuke the shit out of them. You're going to take it, it's massive healing. Hopefully we only get 2 of them, and it's fine. Right? Does anyone not understand that? Should be really easy. We do that, and then the other thing that happens is you could get a purple thing on your head for I-beam, you fucking run from people. Because when you get hit with I-beam, it's going to explode people. That's phase 1. Very simple. Then in phase 2, there's going to be 3 ads. Skull, which we're going to kill. Moon, which we're going to CC. Only volunteers to CC. And green, which we're going to CC. Because this one we can cleave really easily, so we'll go skull, and then moon, and then triangle. You just interrupt them and kill them. If they get a cast off, fucking hurts. It's bad. During second phase, there's the debuff you get, and after 8 seconds, it drops a pull, and if that pull's near anyone, spawns an ad, and that fucks us up. So basically, you have to go and take it to the side. Once that pull spawns for everyone, anyone touches it, spawns an ad. So basically, get the debuff, start running to right at the back of the room first in phase 2, and then basically just never hit any of the pull. Phase 3, you still get the second set of ads, you hero to try and burn through everything, and then there's a circle on the ground that's purple. If you go on it, you'll get 100% damage, and yeah, you're awesome. And then you get mind control at the end. And so basically, DPS try and pick it up. You're going to do a bunch of damage, you're going to get mind controlled, we beat you out, you get back to normal, someone goes picks it up. If no one picks it up, does a shit ton of damage and wipes the race. So, yeah. Other than that, that's the fun. Until you see, not going to make sense.
You didn't work out for the who's stunning and whatever.
I need volunteers. Who wants to see?
Are they undead?
They're fucking bugs. I have no idea.
Well, sometimes
I
they're
got one.
undead
They
bugs
spawn
and
on the
sometimes
markers,
normal
correct?
bugs.
We need 1 on Moon. Moon is 1. We should be. People shouldn't break him, and if they break him, we'll manage with. They are all cast. They do not move for shit. No, roots work for the first set of ads. The small ads, roots is fantastic.
Alright, I'll grab Moon.
There's 2 different sets of ads. There's the AoE ads that are going to kill the shit out of us. Chell, you're tanking here, right? So you're tanking. You get your debuff. Light is going to be on the side, on the back, whatever. And basically at 2, he's going to taunt. He can either move there and you can move out, or he can just taunt on the side. It's basically just both don't want to get hit with the same card. It's very easy if the tank is there to know what to get. And then you just move in the center. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, okay, so Val gets back. Look, to be honest, if everyone tries to get front left, I'm fine. It's going to be if people break it anyway, and I don't think we'll make it to phase 2 straight. It'll be triangle. Or anything near X, really. They don't spawn in they spawn in a triangle, but not exactly in the same spot. You'll be able to. Yeah. We'll give it a try. Once you see it, it'll be very easy. And I'll call stuff out as we go. So, guys, we probably want to be up here. Any misdirects would be helpful to Chell, because boss is quite far away. So don't go batshit as soon as the boss comes past. Let him stop. Okay. Q, are you good? Because Dark Iron Dwarves are awesome. Though I'm almost wanting to switch back to Night Elf because I just missed my hand.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, go. Okay, so the last one that I didn't tell you about is Giant Circle. It's really fucking easy to dodge. Clear part good, coloured part bad. So that's his next part.
1.
Clear part good. Then it'll spawn again and get closer, and you can either step in or out. It doesn't matter. You're not going to get trapped. You always have room to move. That's why I didn't bother explaining it, because it's like, nah. And tanks have to move. And that's why you generally want to move back and forth center. You'll have to move the boss a bit. It's fine. So ads are coming soon. Get ready to stack up. I-beam. Move away if you have purple on your head, because it's going to hurt like hell. Ads are spawned. Get on ads. You want to be stacked up because we want to be able to AoE him and kill him as fast as we can. You stop. Remember the whole stacking thing for stuns? They're gonna keep hitting you. Stack the fuck up.
You want to stack for the whole fight anyway.
Yeah. You want to be stacked. This is a standard fight like
For
everything
the
else.
whole fight.
I-beams are coming, you move, it's very easy. We're gonna get another Surging Darkness, we're gonna get Surging Darkness with that.
3,
So,
1.
roots and stuns, roots are great for this, because it means people can DPS them or they're not meleeing us instantly while we're dodging. So simple. And this is a good time where tanks can generally reposition the boss and try and get it more centered, but it's not a big thing. Ads are coming. So stack up enough so you can get the ads. You want the ads to be really close to you. I-beam, get out. And we're dead. And wipe it. Okay, so this is the easy phase, and then it gets harder. You gotta watch for your I-beam. You go left, don't go straight. So it's just really simple. I dodge, I have a thing on my head, I move out, otherwise I'm pretty much exclusively on the back of the boss. Very simple. And then I'm either killing lots of little ads, or I'm killing one big ad. That's the fight.
You want to be able to kiss his abdomen?
Don't keep going. It's over here. Pretty much. Like, the closer you are, in terms of people, like if someone has a shockwave or things, it's easier for them to stun the whole group. Like if you have an AoE stun, you really want to wait until you can hit the entire group of bugs. Because the less they cast, the better. So you want to be slowing them in anything, like ranged people are slowing and putting a whole bunch of damage on them as soon as they come in. Like they are #1 priority. And an idea is once they get stacked up, that's where melee are putting their damage on, putting stuns on, like I'm doing Blade Storm, all that kind of shit. But you can't rely on DBM just telling you that you have I-beam. Like DBM will tell you I-beam's coming, and then you have to watch for that thing on your head, and you'll see a purple circle around. You will not see a purple circle if it's on someone else. You'll just see the icon above their head.
Check your flask if you have.
Minus 2 hours, I don't know what you're talking about.
Not all
Yeah,
of us
so
have 2 hour
fancy.
flask.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So stack mine, boy.
Kiss the abdomen.
3.
We love bug anus.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
I felt it here today.
3,
yeah.
1.
That's
Big
the second
go.
time I've heard that today.
Trust me, if you're inside, you really don't have to move that much. It's like you're gonna move about 5 yards to the right. And the tank barely has to move, the tank just spins around. And so usually, like each time you taunt sweep, that's when you kind of want to try and reposition. I-beam, get I-beam out. If you get I-beam on your head, please leave.
Cal,
Can't just finish a card. Add. Put the stuns on the ads. So healers, unfortunately, this part's going to soak a fair amount of your healing. And we'll probably get it twice more. I-beam. Should have been coming, there you go. Valve, that was I-beam. Kill I-beam.
3, 2, 1.
Ads in 5 seconds. Ads are gonna come during this. So, I mean, if you have like long range slows and stuff, it's good. But otherwise, just wait until they come in. Like, mages are really good for this because they can do the fancy trappy thing. Okay, stack up. Get out for I-beam. Can't just stay in for I-beam. It hurts like hell. Okay, keep going. 65% is next phase. You probably won't get it before the next set of warriors. If we had both DPS up, maybe.
Do you want me to get one up? Do you want me to get Val?
Yeah, come on. You may as well see, like, you'll see it pretty quick. I-beam. It really is about reacting for I-beam really quickly.
you don't have to go very far. You just have to
No.
get out.
The other one for the next phase, you'll have to go really far.
3,
Because it's just a matter of
1.
the circle you put for the rest of the fight. Go back. Okay, so now we get the ads. Kill the red one. Kill Skull. CC the other two. That's it.
They are humanoid.
Okay. So now there's no more little ads. It's just these guys. Okay, that is a debuff that's smack in the center. That's bad. And spawns bigger. Like... You have a
I got rid of
whopping
mine.
9... You had 9 seconds to get out of the raid. You gotta keep killing the Void Walkers anyway. Tanks need to tank the big ones, they're gonna hurt like hell.
Yeah, it's 2. That's
Void
Because
Weavers.
the big ones explode when they die. Which is where
They
we're...
explode when they die or reach full energy. So
Yep. They have to die. Nah, Wizard Watch. As soon as you get... Right.
when do we take a break?
When you take... You started talking there. And then you stopped.
Oh, sorry. Said when do we take a break? Nature's call.
We can have a 5-minute break. When I call 5-minute break, I want it to be 5 minutes, not 15.
I just need like 30 seconds. I just
Go have a
need
quick
like
break.
sometime in.
Yeah, I know, but other people go for tea. No, we don't usually anymore. We usually just go
Damn, I've been gone a while.
3 hours. It's have a 5-minute break. I'm not worried about having a break. Breaks are good. It's new content.
Take the 5 minutes. Treat yourself. Wash your hands.
Yeah, go for it.
He's a
As I
marine.
get older, I treat myself easier. I only need 30 seconds.
This is not the first or the last time you're going to die in this instance. Like, it's gonna happen.
Have you been using your mole machine?
Just for shits and giggles.
Well, apparently there's
Anytime
meant
I
to
need
be
to
a
go to
secret
store,
place that goes.
I mean, is it a secret place? It's like their hometown.
No, I meant there's people in the beta were talking about they think there's going to be something that only Dark Irons can do because there's a location that some people were getting to and they didn't know where it was or what it was.
Okay.
Like there was no mobs or NPCs there. It was just an area that was its own little world environment. And they were like, what is this for?
What are you doing?
Me, I was just messing with the cat.
Okay.
Could you hear like crinkling? It's like a foil toy.
Yeah. Okay.
Card, I'm glad to see after all this time you're still rocking the corn stalks.
Corn, man. I am a child of the corn. It looks awesome with Dark Eye. The Rock thinks I look like a bug.
I mean, they do look like eyes on the back.
Yeah, but there's corn at the top.
Oh,
Eyes
God.
are just an unfortunate. And
Remember, people, there's no odd gods in this expansion. All these guys' abilities, faction war.
Wait till you see the last. There are many tentacles. Many, many, many tentacles. And the boss looks like an anus for the first phase of the fight.
Looks like I'm back with like 15 seconds to spare.
On my notepad I wrote 4, I'm gonna be back, so we'll see.
5,
Well, I made a peanut butter
4,
sandwich and got a
3,
cup of tea in that
2,
time.
1.
Yes, it's not. I'm just curious if you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, okay, just 4.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty close with 4. So waiting on Demphy and Galai. So everyone saw the ad. Trinkets didn't seem to bother it, so I think we're good. Okay, cool.
I got my goat knocked. Did you go and get the belt?
I didn't go for the belt, but I got the goat. Ernan, where did you get the costume?
The real question is where did I get these sick dance moves?
I don't know where the costume is. I wanted to
Okay,
ask, but
already.
thought she was going to tell me how stupid I was.
Because I appear to be missing a stamina bar. Thank you.
Blah blah blah.
Do we have in? Like a scroll of in?
Where's Dempsey?
Do you guys care? I was just asking.
No, I wouldn't care yet. We do need to care. Not anytime. I even feel like it really needs to just be 5 minutes. Well, you need to tell me it's longer, so everyone else can have the longer break.
Like, what do they cost, Rock? Is it just the basic ink for the scroll?
Are you eating pizza shapes?
It's 8
Not
crimson
pizza shape.
ink. I'm just making crimson ink so I can...
During the alarm, my medic alarm went off, so I'm just like eating this sugary well, not sugar, it's sugar
back.
replacement stuff.
Alright,
Alright.
double check. We good? Everyone should be good.
Hang on, got peanut butter, mate.
Okay, let's go.
My pants now got peanut butter on them though.
3, 2, 1.
I have chocolate down my leg.
Love the bug anus.
Three, two, one.
Gives a new means the Herbie of love.
For the tank, you're really going to have to reposition each time to be the center, whoever's tanking. Like you can taunt on the side for the third. When we hit third phase, and you see how many of those shit circles are around, like we need that side you're on. I'm just like, we don't need to care yet.
I-beams, pay attention.
Ads.
It's a good time to use damage personal damage
I
reductions as well.
I-beam, can't just sit there and cast, buddy. A body blows up the whole run. It's too late now to run. I mean, that's another one.
3, 2, 1.
Don't wait for bloody DBM to tell you. It won't always yell at you.
Yeah, I noticed that timing was way off.
It's not. I-beam gets called out and it can be on anyone. That's all you need to know. I-beam's coming, you're watching for it. So see, like, I didn't watch for that. And I killed like 3 people. I was too busy talking. Yeah. What about... Yeah, you can't... As soon as you get 2 in the group, you're gonna kill... Like, 1 in the group's gonna kill someone.
Yeah, it hit me for, what, 97% of my health.
Yeah. Because it chained.
Because it's... they're nostalgic nods back to the actual bosses. So this is Cthulhu's I-beam.
Yep. Does more damage per person it gets next to. Starts at 43. If you've got 5 people, 1 person's going to hit usually for about 190.
It seems like our damage a lot of our damage, big damage abilities cool down just as the warriors, just before the warriors come out. So don't use it until the ads come.
It's every 50 seconds, I think. If you've got whatever your best AoE cooldowns are, that's what you want them for. But you also need to push a boss. Preferably you don't want 3 sets of ads. You want 2. And then later you want 1, but yeah. You know what I mean though, Rob? If something improves your
Yeah,
AoE,
I'm just
that's
being...
Rogue wants his destruction one. I'm ready. I just can't tick it. My hand's all cramped up.
Do you need us to wait?
Actually, I could probably
Oh,
go
hang on a
destruction
second.
for this.
Are you
Let me
good?
try destruct.
Yeah, I'm good. It was my right hand. I'm alright.
I was just checking. Let's go.
If you didn't notice, the I-beams comes out in about 3 seconds between each of them, and there's
5,
sets of 3.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bad circle. So on this first one, you
I-beam's
really want the
coming.
ad to be close. The closer you can get the I-beams, the better. Then not the I-beams. The closer the ads can get stacked, the easier life is for this one. Okay, cool. I-beams are coming next. I-beam. 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 Bad circle. During bad circle, ads will spawn. This is where it slows, stands outside a group while everyone's moving is nice. If you have like your fancies. Okay, stack up. I-beam's coming. I-beam. Get it out of the group. What the fuck? Don't expect DBM or bigwigs to carry your ass. You gotta watch for IB.
When DBM goes off, it's when it's when it explodes on you, so it's already too late. So it's pretty much just yelling if you're the one that blew up the raid.
You do accept that Void Lash, so the little like gold pulse you see does more damage as the fight goes on, and eventually it catches up. And so your healers will have less time to focus on you, so you have to like nail your cooldowns for every burst thing.
I love how I knew the way and I still got misled. Peer pressure. It's so easy, isn't it?
So in phase 1 and phase 2, you really get to practice getting your rhythm down for it. Because phase 3, yes, but just wait, it gets worse. It gets much worse.
On heroic, it's the 50% healing debuff, whereas on normal, it's only 25. But this fight's not easy for you guys. You've still got stuff you gotta do.
Not really. It's pretty straightforward for tank. Like, they don't need to pick up any bad. Except for the big ones, which should never spawn. They really have a completely different fight. Their aim is to try and keep the boss as static as they can. And just keep going through it.
Rogue's pulling out the destruction. What's the cooldown on Infernal?
Alright.
It's 3 minutes.
Let's go.
Unfortunately.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
Bad circle. This circle is just designed to distract you from the other mechanic. At least I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
It doesn't
looking at her
really
attempts. No one's
serve
been
any
hit.
point. Nah. But it distracts you. You forget about I-beam or ads or something. Ads coming. I-beam. I-beam. Easy. It is I-beam, easy to dodge. Ads.
Probably makes the fight shit on Mythic or something. I don't know. But I just watched the Mythic version as well.
I mean, the fight is already shit, because we can't even get past phase 1. I-beam. Everything is just designed to distract you as a combine. Nothing is hard on its own. I-beam. then circle with ads, followed by I-beam.
1.
Okay, group your heads up. I-beam. I-beam. Yeah. Okay, pumping the ball. We have 28 seconds to do 6% damage. And we really need the next time for the boss to be back in the center of the little diamond thing. But do it after the next wombo combo. Because we want to be able to AoE, because we're not going to get a lot of time on these ads.
Oh, we got the.
Okay, it'll be the triple warriors now. I-beam. I-beam. I-beam.
You're really smiling quite a lot.
Attack the right side.
3, 2, 1.
It's going to be a while till ads. We got a little bit of time because
Sorry, did you say
Bit
the
time.
reds?
we're going to skull side. Skull.
Watch for the debuff that makes the cloud, if you get it.
Yeah. Rolling this. You have heaps of time to get right to an edge. And the back one should be trapped. And it's not, and it's casting. Just someone CC it, stun it. Just... We're gonna have to interrupt both. We've got both of them pulled. Those circles, whoever spawned them, are totally in the wrong fucking spot.
I put one
You,
on the
you,
wall.
you blocked us
Look
for the
out,
rest of the
look out.
fight instantly. Like, they should be at the back of the room, away from everything. Or at the behind the tanks, right near the entrance.
You gotta, yeah, make sure it actually drops off you as well. My DBM counted down that it was off me and I just waited.
Circle. And you can get rolling, you can get the rolling to see while you have this circle, so you really have to be aware of your timing. You have plenty of time. Okay. You can't just dive through. Spawn circles. Okay, everyone sees that, we're dead. So the reason why circles have to be on the edge is because you cannot go through the circles or it's a light. Just right back. We're fucked.
Just spawn some big guys, that'll do it.
We got plenty of them. No, but the problem as well with it is they were too close. The first few, and to be honest, all of the deceits have to be the fuck away. And you can't, don't try and put them next to each other because if you accidentally clip it, we're fucked.
There's a lot of alcoves in this. There's a lot of spots near the wall which are good for.
But it's 10 seconds. 10 seconds is an insane amount of time to move. Like, even if you don't move instantly, you move 5 seconds in, you can still get away from the group. And after a while, you're going to block off an area. So, you want to try and make it so that you, like... So, if everyone was looking at the picture that they're supposed to have looked at, you can see where it has little blue, like, put debuff here. It gives you an idea of, like, the place.
I tried to go to the link earlier and it was broken.
I looked at the picture and I watched the.
Well, that's if you want the full picture.
And you can just take it anywhere out.
Pretty much. But it's just explaining, like, put them on the edge. And it explains how that does.
And what neither of them said, but what I did see, because I was the first one to get it, is DBM will tell you that it's gone, and it's not. It's telling you that was your time to run, so you got to stay at.
We can put them behind the ads, you can put them behind the tanks, you can put them right on the edge. If you get it first, don't go to the close spot, go to the far spot. Because the fight gets progressively worse. So the more room we can give ourselves later in the fight, the easier it is. So you just like I went and dropped it where he is now. No one's going to run into that.
Yeah, I saw there was 2 over there. That was pretty.
Well, it's perfect. So if you have if you're like me, heroic leaps, dashes, you like run and find your spot, and then you go and you put it like the fuck away from. Because if you're a healer, you're not going to have that chance. So your healers, you're probably going to take the closest spots, and that's fine. But even then, like you can put it to where I am.
See, I put mine in here.
You can put it
because
you can put it right in here.
No, not that one.
No, that's what I mean. Like you can put it right in here. No one's going to run here. But if you put it, so 2 people put it here. Like this is the small part of the room. Why do? Too much chat. Not enough pew pew. Let's keep going.
If anyone needs haste food, let me know. Carl gave me some, and I made some as well.
5,
I could definitely use some next pull.
3, 2, 1.
That was Quantavius, what?
Correct.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Once we get the debuff locations in, and everyone's alive, phase 3, relatively easy. Because you have hero, you have a big buff, and you just kill people. It's not rocket science. Bad circle. Adds in 10. IB. 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 Damn it. That was my cooldown.
Held off. I knew it was gonna happen.
Cool. Good work. Kill nice and quick, put damage on the boss, I-beam come. I-beam. You can see the circle. As soon as you're out of the circle, you can happily stand still. You don't need to fully like, just make sure you're out of the group. And I'm happy. Circle and add, then I-beam. Stack them up. I-beam. Good work. Okay, burn boss. I-beam. 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 Easy. Like a friggin' ball. Ads coming soon.
2, 1.
Maybe circle up him first. No ads. Get the CCs up.
I got the center.
Rolling to seat. Get them away. Hit the next one. Good. Just be careful not to go through the previous ones. Have them spawn. So next time you run out, have a look where they are. Okay, get the back one. It's annoying. It's away, but can you grip? I don't know whether you can grip. I just know it's a bastard. So range, probably when we're on that back one, just start snapping into the boss. Because rolling to seats are coming, and then we get new ads. Circle of badness, and you will get rolling to seats, so make your plan before you leave. You have plenty of time, just don't hit current one. Do the CC. Good work. Keep up. Back one.
Got next hitter.
Rolling to seats will start, won't they? Yeah. There we go. I wondered where it was.
It was a bit delayed.
So remember, if you have movement, pick the back spots.
3, 2, 1.
But also be aware of your health pool. Like, don't go too crazy. Okay, go. Here. Do it here for this one. So now we're going to be into phase 3 in a second. So now there's going to be a purple zone on the ground. It doesn't matter how many people are in it, at least one. If you see someone in it, don't worry about it. That person's going to get a buff. I'm going to try and call out. They're going to get mind controlled. Then we move on. So same thing. We're still going to have ads. We're just going to have
One last set of
purple.
rolling to seats.
I don't know if they keep going. I can't remember. I didn't get them if it was in phase 3. Alright, so careful of the... There's a purple thing. I don't know what it's called, but it just randomly pops up. And then there's a purple zone somewhere there.
Do we want to go down the DPS order? Because doesn't it buff you for the 30 seconds before you get
It does. It doesn't really matter as long as someone gets it. I'm happy. Like, I cannot explain to you how much damage it does when it hits the ground.
2, 1.
Like, it just went... It was nuts.
Yeah,
if
'cause
it
it's
lands... Okay, it's here somewhere. Someone see it?
No, it's meant to be a ball.
Oh,
There it
there
is. At least one person. That's fine. And then it's going to go up in the air. And then it's going to cast again. I got this one. I got the melee one.
And when Valve gets mind controlled, we have to half kill him.
Just don't dot him. And you'll be fine.
I'm not that.
So Valve, can you come in?
So Val,
before
if
you
you come
get
in,
mind
Mal, makes life easy. And he does a cast, and if that cast gets off, it's really bad. So you just like... You just like keep nuking. And that's it. The fight is a fucking face roll from this point. Just never let that
Oh,
cast
those
go
are
off.
fateful last words.
No, it's like, we're smashing it.
No, it
This
is.
is-
It is.
That's it.
We're-
We don't need to move anymore. We've given ourselves heaps of room. We're done.
For everything I read, it says.
Oh, Chell picked it up.
Past the second.
Chell picked it up. Need to kill Chell. Cool. Didn't realise Chell picked it up. See? People take damage, we're gonna probably lose people eventually, like, it happens. Why are you over there? With the debuff. Just kill him. Can you kill him? Fuck.
The thing's about to hit the ground.
Yeah, but nobody in circle. You gotta call out or say something. You don't just stand on the tank and then turn mind control. You're kidding. God, fuck. Everyone has to look for a circle, but if your mind control runs out, you gotta run to the group. You can't just run on the tank because it doesn't work. Anyway, run back. I stand corrected.
You jinxed it.
I didn't jinx shit. It's a really easy fight. Stand in shit if you don't have the debuff. If you have the debuff, stand on the ass of the boss. And look for it. If tanks have it and everyone, that's where communication is key. You can't be away from the group. The group has to burn you out instantly. But besides that, it's a pretty straightforward fight. And phase 3 is quite straightforward.
I called Valve in because I knew he couldn't say when it was going to run out.
But then we had like 3 different people that were just off to the side. If the tank gets hit, look, we can deal with that. It can spawn. It spawns relatively close to us, and it can be near the tanks or anything. I might go stand near the tanks and try and pick those up if I. But obviously, yeah, it's better for your higher DPS people get it than the lower DPS. But I would rather just anyone get it. Because as long as someone gets it, we're fine.
There's gateway aggro bosses.
Nope.
No.
No,
put it right
but
on the-
remember, people used to have the auto stone. I used to make the gateway to the boss and fling the tank at him.
Alright. Simple boss. Simple mechanic. This is the last one I can help.
No, this is a good fight. The second phase is the worst phase.
It's all good, go.
Agree.
If I hear you say something. I'm happy, even if it's jumble bomb. I was just giving you shit because it's fun. Let's go. I'm gonna actually pot. Proper pot. Let's go. Fuck the pit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, if we're close to phase 3, I'll call for a hero to burn the last ad. If we're gonna do it on a nice timing, I'll wait and we'll do it for the first debuff.
1.
Dodge circle. Everyone should remember this dance by now. And I'm finally like you, Rock. I have to delay my cooldown for ad instead of just using it whenever I want. It's so sad.
That's how I feel about it.
Ivan, did you just teleport yourself? Ivan, don't just keep casting.
Don't comment.
Well, I mean, I watched you do it. Fuck, I just did it too. That is in such an annoying place.
You missed.
Sorry, I'll do it better next.
I missed with my Wake of Ashes. How do you do
I fixed it for like,
Thanks.
Just swung my big ability just out into nowhere.
I-beam. 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 Big circle, followed by a...
Use defect.
I-beam. I-beam, it's in the raid, we're gonna blow up. Come on, man. You can't just wait and then leave. You have to go. Live it.
Just stand in front of him. You'll die. You'll die.
You can't do an extra attack, an extra cast. It's an instant out. Have you seen Zekvo's talk?
Just watch the video.
Okay.
Like, been studying up on it.
Stack behind boss. If I call out for I-beam and you have it on your head, don't listen for DBM. Purple thing means move. When you get the 12-second debuff, go to the back of the room. Outside of that, kill order, and then just kill the boss.
And don't come back till you've actually dropped the cloud.
The
DBM will
debuff
tell you
has
shit
to-
a bit.
Yeah, DBM's a little off, so
DBM, it's not a little off, man. It's off.
Okay.
Just completely. Even the says, if you have the say bubble on, by the time the say bubble's up, half the time it's too late.
no, it's announcing it when it explodes on you, not when it goes on you.
You got a circle around yourself. So if you see a circle, you have the item. That's it. Because no, you don't see anyone else's circle.
yeah,
you'll
get the
see
little
when you get.
purple like eyeball above your head.
Someone click, please. So I can some.
Everyone sees the purple eyeball, but you actually have a purple circle, which shows you the range.
Why the hell did they update? Why did they update this thing? Looks awesome, but why?
Does that mean my one's been
Exact reason
updated?
you just said.
No.
Is that the new lock closet?
That's the portal. Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. It's ridiculous. Why does it look that cool?
The exact reason you said, because it needs to look cool.
But maybe it makes people click on it.
Okay, buff up. So we're basically behind the X, between X and triangle, and then we kill skull, then moon, then triangle. But it's easy, just follow what we're all doing.
And we got him to 400k just before. But
Shit on ground's bad. That's really easy. If you touch shit on ground, it's going to be bad. Anyway, let's... Should be
5,
extra DPS. We should definitely not get a third set of ads,
1.
which I don't think we've got yet. We've been good.
No, we did. No, we got through it the first time we got him, and then we haven't got him since.
Yeah. So, oh. So remember, so then IB.
Oh, this bit just stand in bits that aren't black, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you've seen the video. I feel it's pretty straightforward.
It is.
I-beam coming. I-beam move. I-beam move. I-beam move. I'm... Get that.
When you're coming back in with your from your I-beam, you got to make sure you don't hit the other person either, because you can chain it back to the.
Sorry, firstly called I-beam. I-beam. Gotta move quick. I-beam. 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 Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Circle into add. So yeah, this is phase 1. It's pretty boring. Phase 2 sucks. Phase 3 sucks more. Add. Oh, that was a beautiful shockwave choke. I-beam, it's me. I-beam. I-beam. Beautiful. Friggin' textbook. Then top, last of the ads, now it's the triple ads. So it's skull, then moon, then the back dude.
Yeah. The big guy.
And now if you get the debuff, I don't know how well I explain it on the new Fat Boss video, but like you can go right to the under end of the room. Just obviously don't go too far if you can't live through it. And if you so much as touch the edge of it, it's actually a lot more finicky. Even if you're within about 3 yards of someone else's circle, it's gonna instant. Heroic leaps, teleports, anything through previous circles will spawn the ad and it will kill. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, people have the debuff. Please leave the premises in an orderly fashion. Remember, preference is to use the back of the room first, which like people are. Which is good. Don't try and stack them next to each other. You have plenty of room. Like, if we have to lock off a section, lock it off, because, like, we have room. It's only another 15%.
Yeah, don't put them near other ones. They're way bigger.
You
than
don't
the
need. We'll have heaps of room. Because you don't need the room soon. Like last phase, you can literally just pretty much stand still. You just have to catch some circles on the ground. Rolling the seat. Make sure you're dropping it in a good spot. Careful skulls. They've moved a bit more. And that's why we want heaps of room.
There's no end on the back ring. Copy that. I'm
The
dead.
back
Bad
one's going
spot.
crazy. Kill the bad one next. Someone go raise him. Get back. We're just doing different order. So keep going. We're good.
Rolling to seats in a second.
Yeah. So yeah, and this is particularly why I want them right at the edge, because you can get the ads just are in dick spot. Okay, we're probably going to get one more set.
Rolling to seat on
Rolling to
Galley.
seat.
And Prinny.
Well, I got called pretty and not raw.
2, 1.
Nah, you're all. She just...
Ah
just
crap,
heard you.
I hit a circle. I hit a circle.
Okay, we have an ad coming. Gonna have to tank it. So whatever the off tank is, we have to burn that thing fucking quick. It's gonna explode and do a bunch of damage. Try not to CC. Try to not break the other ones, like people are. People have dotted. There's druid buffs. There's everything on both sets of front ads. Just try and stun both. Hero. Fuck it.
Rolling to seats going out, be
we need to get
careful.
above. We need to get ahead.
Yesy.
Remember, you've got
And
heaps of...
Cartonia.
You may get one more set. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna get one more set.
3,
Oh, maybe not.
They don't cast exact. It does decision casting. Okay, so people need to look out for purple circle, and we need to stand in the thing.
It's behind it.
I got it. I got this one. I got it. Okay, someone else has got it. I got the next one. It takes ages, so you've always got heaps of time. I'm just standing in the bench because I like being good. Next one's in
Purple
melee,
circle.
on the left side.
Gallows got it.
Yep, all good.
I'll get it.
It's on tank. Someone go take tank one.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Hill's got tank one. I'm breaking in 5. I can't see it now.
It's
Sounds
underneath.
like-
It's underneath all of them.
Easy.
2,
Someone pick it up.
1.
I've got.
Just basically
think we
keep
fall-
hawking it.
fall all of them.
That's fine. As long as we see it every time.
There's one
it's
in the
tank.
tank. It's in the fucking circle.
We got time. I'll get. Or can I not get it? I can't get it. Someone else
We get
needs
a
to get it.
quote.
Ah. Now that's interesting. You have a debuff. On back left. I can get it in 24 seconds.
Don't dolt them. Don't dolt them.
Remember to get me.
Yeah, we're good. Next one's on tank. Mate's go. Easy.
Just killed the boss.
So this is what it was supposed to be before. I can get loot from this one, and I didn't. Bastard.
I'm very sorry about that ad, guys.
Yeah, so
You're not
you can take one, but as soon as
You're not forgiven.
the AoE
That's
damage
it.
is just not.
Never gonna get over it. Why am I still taking damage? Oh, there we go.
So now we go back to the entrance, and I think the best path is to go to the left. I think Vectus is sim.
I told my mate what I was doing. He was going, "Why are you doing this guy? He's harder." And I went, "Well, we're doing that guy because we've got a little bit of experience on." No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know the
He
next two.
Are we doing Vectus?
Yeah, do Vec. We should be able to do both of them today. We should be fine.
I would recommend the other one first.
Really? Okay, we'll go
Yes,
the other
I
one.
heard Vectus is the raid break.
No, Zula's the raid breaker. Zula's fucked. Even that one's... That's the hardest one out of the 5. Or apparently.
Yeah, that's what he just told me. I just said, "We've killed
Yeah.
it," and he goes, "Oh well." He goes, "You'll be all right with the other two."
I just need to help Felicity for 20 seconds. So glad people got...
I'm not sure which way we're going.
You just go back to the start, and then the same way on the other side. To the Gallia failures.
Well, I'm here, might as well prepare. Oh, I need to swap back to Affliction. Not that I want.
Did the trap go immune on the Ascendant? Is that what just happened?
Run away, little girl.
Alright, cool.
Run away, little girl.
Sorry, back.
Run away, little girl.
Oh wow.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Oh, what am I doing? I was going
Checking
the wrong
things
way.
out.
It's such a dick thing to have the trash there, I swear. Maybe that's how the trash spawns for the rest of it, but
Well, you never know. Maybe you get BOEs off.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Oh, that's an enrage. You guys can soothe it off it.
Tell the large ladies to chill out.
Man, that walk.
no. Need to full trash. That's the boss.
Nope.
What?
Abort. Abort.
Was a calculator
You're like, we need to kill the trash.
tried to make everyone invisible, except for those unfortunate souls.
There's something attacking here.
I think it's the bird who's the bad. Watch out.
I'm curious about something.
Hey, line your face away.
Okay, no, he does just aggro. It's really annoying for trash. Pull back right one. Don't worry about the close one yet. He's despawned at the moment. So, poo these ones. Yeah, I reckon.
I've created an escape.
It's just annoying. We hear it? Okay.
No.
I'm not worried. This is a patchwork fight. Apparently it's really easy. Oh, test see if it resets. That's a good point. I don't think it does anymore, does it? Let's try. So you run away, you don't smack the boss in the face. You tap the boss and you run.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
yeah,
thought you'd attack him.
Cool.
No, you didn't even. I mean, I didn't even touch the boss, and mine went off.
It's supposed to reset now off you were in aggro. So that it's not a requirement for everyone to like melee stuff.
Yeah, I didn't tag him. It reset.
Cool. I'm happy about that. You don't need to go. You just wait back for a second. Otherwise, you poor boss again. When we go through something, you just wait. Because if everyone waits back, they don't stop every time. It's an amazing piece of mathematics.
But they're gonna come to us. I could go to.
So yeah, I'm never worried about doing mass heroes on track. That's like, in Mythic runs what they do all the time, and they always just pull a boss once and reset it. Every boss is resettable quite easily. One more trash. Okay. This is patchwork. If for whatever reason, no one's ever done patch. The two tanks take damage based on who's the closest to the tank that's currently tanking. So, if you're closer to the main tank than the other tank, you're gonna die. Then there's a conal piece of shit that blows up a whole section of the room. You face an opposite way to that. There we go, reset. There's a bunch of ads that spawn from the pools on the side. We go to the pools, we try and nuke them. We need to kill at least one. If we kill one, to be honest, we can kill a boss and completely negate the healing that he gains from biting that. And that's pretty much it. And he'll do a knockback when he gets full energy, and it sucks. Or you do that, or full energy is the cast. I think full energy is the cast. And other than that, you pretty much want to be on his ass the whole fucking time.
Exactly like Patchwork.
People get a debuff. The debuff starts off not sucking and ends up sucking. So just be aware for heal. That sucks. What's wrong, Timmy? Someone sucked down the well? Because all I heard was
I was gonna say that if the debuff is not just worse over time, we probably want to figure out how we want to do the AoE or CDs. I have the 2-minute trank, so if I go first, it might be up for a fourth one, for a fourth CD.
5, 4,
Fucking wing it.
3, 2.
People are saying this is the easiest guy in here, as long as you kill
Yeah.
the ads.
We'll see how it goes. So tanks just need mitigation. I think it's every 4 swing. I don't know if you can tell, but
He's got a debuff that counts down. So he goes 3, 2, 1. So you can see it on him now. And then he'd cast it.
it really doesn't seem like much damage on normal. Dodge a cast.
And then get
That's
a
bad.
react.
Okay, so that's the garbage chute. So ads will come from there. So now run to the ad. Tanks need to come to this ad. Just kill the first one. You might be able to kill both of them, but not with the tanks not moving at all. Just do this one. Don't worry about the other one. We're already past halfway. We could kill both of them.
Do you want me to dot it up? Yeah.
Nah, don't worry about it. He's just gonna run over and heal from it. That's it. So be aware that he's gonna do a cast
When he
straight
moves,
after
don't be
this.
on
So
the
you need to
tanks.
come close to it. You need to come close to it because he's gonna do his cast straight after. Yeah. And then make sure you're not standing on the 2 icons because
Don't be on
you
the
will die.
tanks. Look at it. Get off.
Yep. Easy. So you see the new pool? So tanks can back up towards the red pools now. Just don't stand in the group. We'll do the one right behind you. We may as well, because it's there. Get that. I don't think it's worth. He really didn't heal that much off the one. Dodge that. Okay, just where is the other one? Start moving to the other one, because he's going to run to it anyway. May as well, slowly.
Oh,
Go
I
towards it.
stood on tap.
Yeah. It's going to be bad for you.
Turn in.
So you see the other
Am I
one?
getting pretty up? Or am I-
I'm up.
Yeah, get him up. Head towards it. He's going to eat it, and then fairly soon he's going to regurgitate again. Yeah, it's not
He
bad.
healed 11%.
His berserk's in 3.5 minutes. It's just not worth it. Okay, so ads are spawning soon. One's in the middle on the opposite side if tanks want to start moving towards it. We need to kill it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Vegetation.
We should
Dodge
do
that.
the other.
Should do the other. Well, it's just people aren't
it's too
ready.
late now.
Like, people aren't in the right spot at all. That's why I said don't worry about it. Like, people are ages away from it. Because
Get it,
tanks
res
need
him,
to be, like,
res
on
him.
top of it instantly and...
Res him right
Get him
now.
out.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna stand on light leg.
Yeah, same.
Unless card.
Nah, both of us.
Okay.
Come on, man. We just...
5,
We're gonna die.
4, 3,
Oh, maybe I can hold one. Oh. Or he dies right on
He
the...
just
right on the
dies.
mark. Hey, look.
Ooh.
Congrats, Scally. Congrats,
I'm
Aaron.
jealous.
And Aaron. Damn,
Very
Aaron
jealous.
has a
That's how I roll.
Bat Boss for that one did mention that he could eat both of them and you could probably burn through it without a problem in normal, but in heroic they actually do a significant amount of healing.
And it still can be negated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said that he thinks that they've got too much health on heroic. But yeah.
Alright. Now we go this way.
Ooh, new trash.
Ooh, piece of candy.
The staff looks nice.
I, as well, think you have excellent taste in stab, Scally.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Is it better than my stars?
No.
Good. Just check. I mean, we may as well keep going and just go on the other side of it. I know nothing about this trash, FYI. I just assume shit on ground bad, there's going to be a cast and some kind of AoE thing that we have to dodge. So it's just been this whole instance of...
Gold bomb. That sounds
Jesus.
That looks bad. I'm
Oh,
curious. Nope.
cool. Were you thinking was it a shared thing or?
I got an infection for standing in blood.
No, there's an infection that's getting passed around. When it
Oh.
expires, it produces a little thing that infects somebody else it touches.
Or you can interrupt it. Alright, I'll just be back here trying to solo it.
Why is it that far back?
Cause that's where I was.
Why were you that far back?
By the way,
Because I was
now
there
we
before you all moved forward.
It's just gonna keep
Kill
on
it,
getting
interrupt,
passed
and
around
it's
in the
fine.
raid.
You just gotta interrupt it. And it's done.
Thank you for your noble sacrifice, Car.
Well, I mean, I didn't die. So I'm good.
Oh Jesus, that was a bad portal.
Chell's currently dead, FYI.
Already
just
taken
after
care-
I, just after I told you that I used to do that to people.
Rock's turned into a troll. I
Yeah,
thought you
Rock
could
puts
exchange to
a
Horde.
Rock puts a portal down, and I'm like, ooh, free ride.
Admittedly, I was about half a second behind you here.
See, I'm not used to you looking like that yet. I saw you come through, and I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, no, I don't notice where I am either. I was gonna yell at someone on one of our pools going, "Move for fucking gays, you dwarf fuck!" And then it was me. I got halfway through yelling it on vent and then just stopped because I realised it was me that wasn't moving. I'm so used to my green hair.
I like that I can see you roll the bones. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So in
Seems to be the same dice roll every
PvP,
time.
you'd be able to... Oh, is it? Ah, well, that sucks. I actually saw him
In the
roll
graphic it doesn't look different. Maybe I'm just not noticing it. Big pull and little pull is back. Can we not take it in this blue?
I have an STD. I'm ashamed. I'm
Gotta try
ashamed.
it. Ow. Get rid of Anon's crabs.
It's dead.
Oh, guys, go crabs. I have the clap shell.
Yeah, you're right. He rolled the bones and only got one effect, and I saw all the dice. I was going to say, oh, that's awesome. You can see what they roll.
Anyone know that one? Okay.
Nope, just
Alright. How much trash is? Holy shit. Damn. I thought it was gonna kill a trash. That'd be nice.
Stop spooging.
Oh crap!
This guy sounds really bad.
Loosely stack around the boss. Don't drop debuffs on the same side. So if you have two sets of debuffs, drop them on either side. Tank's torn on. If someone gets the root and you move away from him, you kill the ads. In phase 2, you move away from the boss, you kill ads. You stand in circles. You always make sure to loot. Stand, and you should be good. I need 20 seconds to play.
Don't infect the tank.
Once we'll be fine. Oh, I'm out of fast.
I like that he's sort of based on the Hakar corrupted blood debuff.
Let's go.
Want me to drop?
Do an attempt. We'll do a flash out.
5, 4, 3.
So you pretty much just keep him there, just face him away.
1.
And we just loosely spread out behind. So you want to not like completely stack, but just spread out left and right.
Don't run.
2,
You don't want to run away.
1.
Kill those.
So the tank's supposed to be picking these up. And you got 2 stacks.
3.
So you just want to loosely. So you should be in melee almost at all times. I've got just 8. Because you need to be able to spread them. Is the big thing. And then we need to kill this side before it puts too many shield buffs on people. We should have heroed. I totally forgot about it. Don't worry about heroing. Because he's going to liquefy soon. Get away from Rock for a second. You don't stand on Rock. Rock is killing you when it first happens.
Waiting for air to go down.
Yeah,
I put a
then you gotta
soul
back
sign
up.
on there, I think.
3.
Okay, so we'll be spreading out soon. Down the whole thing. Move away from him. Kill the ad. Move down the corridor. He's gonna fire blood. Lines, you can't get hit by lines. Or try not to get hit by lines. Or is it, okay, or is it the other end? Am I wrong? Stand in circles.
One person in each circle. I'm in it, Rock.
And then dodge the line. It's weird that he's there.
And we don't ever want to give vectors to tanks, but it's alright.
Pretty straightforward.
3, 2, 1.
Anyway.
Okay, so when I'm in the group, I get Omega Vector, and I'm not supposed to do anything?
It's just gonna
Effectively, how
bounce.
you're auto spreading it by if you're roughly spread and people get randomly selected, and you're already in that group, you kind of are already spreading it.
Yeah, you don't really have to do anything to manage it. But if you've got too many stacks, don't be near someone who's about to explode, because you want to sort of stagger it up step by step. So everyone's got 1, everyone's got 2, everyone's got 3. But you don't have to micromanage it, and you don't want to give it to tanks. And when someone's gestating and all the blood's pissing off them, you don't want to be standing next to them, because we had a lot of damage from.
It's same with melee. You want to pick left, center, right. You want to be loosely spread. And then you're either dropping it on the left or the right. If someone else is standing on the right and you're usually on the right and you get a debuff up, move to the left and then after that reset. Like you want to just roughly spread out. It's not a problem if someone gets a lot of stacks in front of everyone else. It's just obviously they're going to take them with that.
Yeah, you want to ignore, get out of the geysers, and whoever goes and soaks the circle is going to get another stack. But that's not a bad thing.
The tank who's not picking it up, pretty much wherever the ad spawns, instantly taunt, move it away from that spot. So just move it to the other side of the boss or something. When you're in the next phase, you really want to dodge those lines as best you can, stand in the pool, and we kill that. And we'll hear off the bat.
It seems like whole fighters are.
It's just how fast you can. Probably worth dropping fast. If you're going to drop another core. I don't mind either. We can drop one. We're not going to drop. I'm going to use my own fly.
No.
Yeah, I feel when you're talking. And I swear to God, people aren't listening.
He's busy talking about Yessie being on a strike.
He answered in.
No, I can't see her on the strike.
Hey Noct, how's it going?
Okay.
Yeah. Notice anything weird? People looking around?
Could you drop a cauldron, please?
Sure.
Oh cool, so you listen to Hugh.
Thank you, Noctis Miris.
I must speak too much bogan.
I raided with some. They were the most Oka Australians I've ever met, like a week and a half ago.
You should hear me after being with some of my cousins. Wow. I tell
They
you
were-
about our crap a lot.
They were from Frostmourne. They were called Drop Bears, and they were horrible. They were horrible people.
Oh no, drop bear.
They
I've
were
heard
horrible
that.
people. Yeah, horrible people. And I was like, you guys make me feel embarrassed to be Australian.
3, 2,
Here off the bat.
1.
Just go ham.
I'll need details later about this fuel.
3, 2, 1.
So you're not moving away from everyone, you're just moving slightly to the side. When the blood spawns, move away from person. It's always like you need to switch and kill the ad instantly. And the ad needs to be on the boss so we can cleave. And then you need to spread back out. Sit in the middle.
2, 1.
I've got a debuff.
Three, two, one.
Oh, fuck you.
If you're on 3, you might want to just sit out for a little. Just move out a little.
Yeah.
One.
Because it just jumps to the closest player. It's not the whole group. And if you've got none, you probably should go help. Okay, dodge the line. Red shit spawn. Just
Don't take a
soak
second.
the
You've
rage.
got lots. Like I've got 5. I'm not taking.
I got 5 on me right now as well.
Dodge these lines, because these lines will give you one.
Then they hurt. Okay, reset, that's it. Next phase. Exact same thing. We just now have more stacks.
3, 2,
Be nice if you start picking. Try not to give it to tanks.
Get her up.
Yeah. This is a DPS race fight. Okay, if you have like 2 stacks or 3 stacks, you really need to go find a friend to hug. Because like I'm avoiding people and I'm still getting stacked.
3.
And there are others on like 3.
Yeah, I'm avoiding people because I'm getting too many.
Yeah, I'm standing out this way.
You're on 9. That's adorable. Hey, and I'm gonna put on you.
Yeah, I know you're on 10 as well.
That's fine.
Three, two, one.
One minute still, Anon.
Hello.
I mean, we're dead.
Nah, it's we're wiping.
We can be had now. We're dead. We're shot.
Mana is going to be an issue.
Just need to spread it more evenly.
I need to like
Like you don't want to avoid getting stacks. You want to get some stacks.
Alright. I got a headset now, that's why.
Oh, we can
Hey,
hear you.
alright.
And you're not blowing up my ear.
That's so much better.
Yeah, I'll need to borrow a headset again tomorrow. And then I'm getting a headset on Friday. Or Sunday.
Yay!
Do you know which one?
Oh wow! Some people just stand together, and if one person gets a freak amount of stacks, they just move out. Like again, they just stack it together. And just stack.
That's the strat I thought we were going to do before the strat got explained.
yeah.
Well, that's not what some people are doing.
I'm happy to do it, but what's happening is someone gets picked for the ad and the ad spawns and everyone's just still standing. And by everyone
Yeah,
I
we
mean
have
a particular group of people.
We have to We have to move, but we can move as a group. That's right.
Like, I'm more than happy to do it. You should be in melee anyway. You basically won't be stacked behind the boss. You're going to be on the left or the right side. That's pretty much it. That's what a loose stack is. You should all be inside a druid healing circle, friend. You're not going to be that far. Melee was getting all the stacks. Okay. You were on like 7? 8 by the end. Yeah, okay. Before anyone started dying, you were on like 5. And Hule and I were on 8 or 9 then. It's not a matter of... It's a matter of going, okay, there's a big person next to me and not bouncing. So what I noticed is a lot of the melee, and some of you haven't always been melee, are bouncing a lot and moving. And some of it's because you need to dash and whatever, and that's fine. But then you're gonna get extra stacks. Like, it's just what happened. Oh, I was gonna pull that.
Oh, that was a good kick. Long distance one. You were going for a long bomb. Let's see if I can be more accurate.
Forget about that little boy.
Oh shit, who was that last one? That last one was close.
Yeah, everyone's ready.
So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here. So yeah, just come stack in top. It's fine.
2, 1.
Obviously, the
Move.
tanks need to not be in the stack. Move. Yeah, see? You gotta move if the little... as soon as the ad spawns, you need to move, like left or right. It's basically... What was that boss we used to... They had the 2 sides you moved and purple shit went on the ground.
Bird one.
There's
No,
a
not the
couple.
bird.
Maiden was like,
No, it was just before Sisters. Tichondrius or whatever it is.
Sisters, that was.
is that the one that did the
Mistress
positive and
Bear's
negative charge?
2, 1.
No, I can't remember his name.
Like Sextus or something.
Okay, so we have 4 people on 0, 2 people on 4.
I'm in the pile.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
know.
finally
So
got
if
it
you've
back
got
in.
high stats, get the fuck out of the pile. That's the problem with pile strat. Is it requires people to move out. Can we get the tank up? We can't get the tank.
yeah,
Got made up.
Let's
we
keep
did
getting
better
practice
with-
anyway.
We did better on the
Dodge line.
loose, didn't we? It's interesting.
Well, because it becomes a random thing.
Yeah, people who say they do the pile on heroic
Add-
seems mad to me. Now that we've seen it a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I put... We only usually go for what, another like half an hour,
2, 1.
isn't it? 9:30. So, wipe it.
We'll do alright.
That's not.
If we can.
I would like to get this guy down. That would...
Alright, question for you.
Answer for you. 84.
If we're gonna sit and do the pile, would it be good if we had like a predetermined number of stacks to go out? So like everybody up to 5. As soon as you get 5, get out. Once everybody's got 5, collapse back in 10, rinse.
Do you have raid frame?
I do.
Can you see numbers?
No. But what he's suggesting is a good suggestion. Is like, should we have a limit Should we have break limits for when you go, oh, I have too many, I'm not going to get any more?
Not really. Because you don't know, or do you guys know how many's going to happen between each phase? Because I don't.
No. I'm talking, instead of tracking everybody else's debuff, you're just tracking yours. So as soon as you say hit 5, get out of the group. And then once everybody's at 5, which is shown by DBM or anything else, we all collapse in. And I mean, somebody could call
We didn't have everyone at 5 before the first one.
No.
We didn't have
what he said.
We didn't have enough debuffs for everyone to be at 5. So I agree with the sentiment, but I don't know what the divisible thing is. I don't know whether it's 3 or 6 or whatever.
Yeah,
Five's
an
too
arbitrary
much.
number, so we could say 3, 2, whichever.
Like 3 might not be too.
Hang on,
look, the big thing that adds is getting hit by the line. So I noticed we went up a lot of lines quickly, and I mean we lost the tank and whatever, but getting hit by those lines is brutal. But yeah, I'd say go 2 or 3.
Uh, 3, 7, 10, accounting for an average of 1 stack gained. Maybe a bit generous. You say the line is doing stacks.
As mate here, doing his red mate.
I think there might be Chell, because he was a sample of Gahoon. No, he's a sample of the corrupted blood plague that wiped out a lot of the trolls, and he got out of his container and he got mixed with Gahoon's blood. So those faces are probably the container.
That sounds like a logical assumption.
You're proper offline now, mate, if that helps.
I might go back to destruction. I'm more comfortable with it.
I mean, there's not really any AE.
Yeah, if you look at the base of that statue, you can actually see the burst out effect from probably where he had been contained. As if, he had exploded outwards.
Can we get a summoning portal? It'll make life easy.
Reading it says they found out that it couldn't be wiped out but only contained in isolation. Well, why would you put it next to Gahoon's blood?
How's it going, Rob?
Hello,
So
Rob. Could you please
we
make
have
a
a summoning portal?
I was busy typing. It's a very important thing.
No, he's going to wait for me to say it. There you go. Thank you, Rob.
Such a dick heel.
That's the new way everything goes. Just wait for someone else to ask. Card asks. Nope. Card asks.
Heal up? Yeah, sure, no worries. Pretty much. Okay, let's give a couple more attempts. I wouldn't. I'm not too min-maxy at this point. I would more be happy if people get used to it and dodge the line. If people end up with a slightly higher stack, it's manageable.
Well, we didn't take as much damage from the ad spawning, so that was an improvement. And I think how we managed the dot was better in the first one. You just got to have people not avoiding it.
Hero?
Yeah, hero, please. We just really got to dodge the damage on that. That's the big thing that does the damage, the amalgam thing. least TBM's pretty on point for when that ad spawn.
It is. I was just thinking, it's perfect for this fight. So.
Okay, we've got some people on 2. No one on 3 yet. I think we'll get close. Yeah, maybe 3's about even.
2, 1, 1.
Liquefy's in 30. Yeah, it's less. It's about 2 weeks. But I would not panic too much if you're on 3 or 4.
Beware.
So once he moves, you really have to dodge your circles. That's the big thing. Because if you end up with too many stacks from here, you're just gonna die.
Dodge the lines, stand it, soak the circles.
Yeah. And then when the ad spawn, kill ads. Oh, those lines suck.
Gotta stop getting hit. There's a lot of stack.
Kill it.
That was my bad. I picked up aggro on him.
3, 2,
It's all good.
We gained a shitload of stacks during that phase.
We did. Some people on like 8. Keep going.
What does that AoE burst that hits everybody? Is it just something that happens?
That's the little ad. That's when the little thing pops out of the ground. That plague amalgam.
That thing.
Yeah, that's gestate. That's where he'll pick the target to spawn the amalgamation, like you said.
Yeah. And that's why people are roughly spread out. It's 5 seconds of AoE bursting. Like it did 10% of our total damage. So as soon as that ad spawns, you have to move away from the ad. And it's 13k every 2 seconds to 3 people in total. So one person's always going to get hit with your state, and then everyone within 5 yards of that person will also get hit. Which is why usually people loosely stack, because then you only potentially have one person doing it, but then you have to spread the debuffs and stuff like that. But we went from some people having 2 debuffs to ending with 8 at the end of the first phase, at the end of second phase. Like if we can go through one full phase without much, we should not be too bad. But it looks like we have to do this 3 times.
Yeah, we actually did all right in the first spreading the
First phase was great.
2s and 3s. We had 2s and 3s, which is fine. But at the end of that pillar, at the end of the phase 2, we had a lot of people on 7 and 8. And just trying to.
That was alright, Hill didn't ask for it, so, you know. We have time for like another 2 pulls. Let's try and get into a second phase twice. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero.
3, 2, 1.
He doesn't cleave at all, does he?
Nope.
Yeah, you guys can stand in with him. Don't be with us.
You guys can just stand on each other, but with the, if they have gestate, they should be closer to one of us.
Oh yeah, good point.
Because then we get the debuff, not one of them.
Maybe until 4:30.
If you have 3 stacks, now is the time to be out of the group. Off to the side.
Three, two, one.
Beware.
Quickly kill his head. Oh, that's annoying. When he moves around you, it also adds a stack. So you gotta be careful where his big pool's going to. There's an ad. Yeah, well, I sucked at that. Okay, move back to the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Don't be near me. I'm splashing on you.
Keep going.
Three, two, one.
Now it is. Wipe it up. Still stacked on the amalgam. Or wherever the blood person.
Did you say Nurgle?
Okay, so gestation is something independent of the debuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Rainbows.
When the person gets picked to spawn the ad, for 5 seconds, they bleed badly.
Okay. I've just never been picked, so...
I don't think
But
I've
you're,
seen him pick
but
it.
you're first,
Pick it.
but you're first on damage taken by Jester.
Which I don't think he actually has picked a healer, because it stuns them. So,
Yeah,
so the person.
because I got picked last
Did he?
last round. Yeah, that was the only time I got picked was last round, and I think
Oh, might be. People were dead.
Well, I think is that stunned me, and that's when he went through me and then threw lines on me. So I think it just happened to be that, yeah, like you said, people started dying. I think it was probably on the DPS near me who died,
Yeah,
and then
'cause-
I got it because of the closest
Yeah,
one.
Either way,
they get.
if someone gets picked and they get big, move away from it. If the ad spawns, wherever the ad spawns, there's badness underneath. So you move away from the ad. Because it does a shit ton of damage.
Give me a second, I gotta take care of my daughter real quick.
People are going to take a lot of gestate damage because they're the target. If you're taking it and you're not the target, that means you're standing too close to them.
But if you get picked for gestate, you get very large, and you're stunned the whole time?
Yep, you're stunned the whole time.
You turn red and you're bleeding.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it very large, it's just larger.
Also, in that second phase, we need to spread out a bit more. I got no healing from soaking 2 of those pools and died.
You're so
Yeah, but-
needy.
In that phase, we probably want healers in the middle, and then DPS can spread around the outside.
I like this bone love pile right here.
Come on. You only really have time for like one more. 2 if we're shit.
I can't see my skeleton.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It just states there you go, if you have a look at Dempy, you'll see he's like mad bleeding and choking.
He didn't get bigger. They lift up in the air.
Oh. Well, that's why I should be.
By my daughter.
Everyone's tall for me.
No, so they would be taller because they lift up in the air. So it looks like the strangulate animation.
2, 1.
Here was.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice.
Okay, watch the puddle.
Remember to get away from puddle. It could move through us. I don't know what we can do to stop it.
Move so you're not in between it and the rest of the room, because it always moves to somewhere in the rest of the room.
I got this center circle. More plague bomb.
I got this one.
I just flat out died in the sun. Go again.
What happened? What
Rosanna.
happened to you?
3, 2,
I died.
No, I mean, what happened to Aenon as well? Get off me! Get off me! I'm hurting you all.
Same rule applies. She just died from Omega. It's just a lot of damage.
Well, during that part, I have almost no heals that I can cast while moving. That's not how Holy Priests are structured, really.
3,
Yeah, because you went from
1.
no stacks to 7 stacks. Is that because you've got a turret?
No, I had a whole. You can have multiple debuffs on you.
So you got a whole heap of vectors on you at the same time.
Alright, we'll go on. What I would say is Anon takes the furthest spot from the circle. Mate takes center, Nock takes a close one. Because Nock can move while healing a lot, can't he?
Yep.
And so if you go that way,
I can throw rejuves and stuff on everyone.
like do that. Then you at least have more time to react. You're still fucked, because healing looks like it sucks for this fight.
My actual reaction time isn't so bad, it's just I don't have enough time to cast heals in between my reaction time.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, if you're further back, you may be able to get a cast off every so often if the line doesn't attack you.
It's hard to see what Do the lines not hurt you? Do they just apply a debuff but
Just
they
apply
don't
some.
hurt? Okay, because I'm trying to track it and yeah, there's nothing to track in that phase. It's just people's stacks go up.
Oops.
Alright, last one.
Yeah, what are you doing, Roy?
Right.
You went the wrong way.
So I was trying to make my right frame show the debuff thing.
Well, dude, if you come here, then you drop a summoning portal after you get lost. I can help. Where are you going?
Nope, not this. I was answering a text and not paying attention.
Go north. On the map. That's the way.
Yeah, we tried it. The doors closed. Oh.
No, we went.
Not the first one. Second.
No, someone... I saw someone shut the door, so you guys probably came up to a closed door.
Control level 10 of 10.
Like, I didn't even know there was doors there, but I saw someone behind me shut the door.
Come in. No, buff up.
Prepare if you need it.
Thank you, Chell. That was well done.
Oh, you shut the door. It's funny.
He's
I didn't
probably
even
very
know there was a
pleased
door.
with himself.
Didn't even know there was a door there until you shut.
Alright, got one more.
Hang on, I need to do stuff. Oh, right now.
Alright. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember to hero.
3,
Whenever you're ready to hero.
1.
Because I really like hero.
Less than.
Thank you. I forgot that Huel needs to ask for hero.
Hey, I like it as well, especially at the start.
That's when we want to do it. This is just a... There's no, like, enrage phase. There's just phase 1, phase 2. And this is the only phase we can do damage in, so...
See, when he cast that on you, you weren't stunned and you could move, but you did grow. Is it confusing?
That's the plague.
3, 2,
Oh, the plague. So there
Yeah,
we
the
go.
plague
So
just
we're
makes you
mixing
big and red.
Ah, so we're mixing things up. There we go.
I've been trying to get stacked, and I'm on 0.
Yeah, so am I.
And Valve is on 5.
I'm standing on him. Can't get one.
So I'm on... I mean, I just
Get
don't
off
know.
card. Get off card.
Liquefy, get out of circle.
Stand off to the side.
Oh, he's just staying there.
Yeah, he moved like a...
That was the world's unluckiest dad.
I got it.
Well, people didn't get most people didn't get too many stacks from that. That was good.
Yeah, but I think part of it because we didn't kill Ab fast enough, it put debuff shields on people and killed them.
Oh no, the ad was up way too.
Yeah.
I also think people weren't ready for the dude to stay there.
No, I wasn't. Anyway, screw around. Look up. It would be good to look up this one. And Zul, Mithrax, and Goon. Not so much goon.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Is this guy's phase transitions time-based or damage?
Time-based.
Like,
Time.
okay, thank you.
He has an
Okay,
energy.
So we're done for the night.
That's
And
right.
it's just those phases. Yes, it's just
Good night.
we've seen the fight.
Remember, before you log off, use your extra spare flask so you have heaps of time on your flask. Because otherwise it's massive waste.
Ooh, new Drustbar quests. Damn it, still won't be enough. I was hoping one of them popped rep. I would have hit ding dings up.
And I mean, this is no offense. It would be really good to do stuff to get gear.